Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, man, this literally does not work, man. It is Friday morning, man. I'm getting ready to go off to work. Tomorrow morning, we hop on that big old jet airliner to Big D autograph signing at Lava Cantina. I'm hoping to see you guys there. But I got to tell you, I'm old school, man. See, I was there at the beginning of rap music, okay? Run DMC, man, takes me back. I actually kind of like Alexa because I can say, Alexa, throw on some Run DMC, and boom, technology, it's incredible. But I got to tell you, right now, it seems to be some hard times for one Stephen A. Smith, because he keeps predicting all of the downfalls of the Dallas Cowboys. He keeps saying we're dead, we're done, stick a fork in them, and how much he hates us. Yeah, well, there's no love lost here, Stephen A., with us Cowboy fans. Let's go through and see how he's feeling right about now.
Cowboys.
How about them Cowboys?
Right? How about
them?
it?
Hey, listen, we started the season off early on, and everyone was on the Giants and the Eagles and the defending champs, and the one guy over there with his hands over his face was all about them Eagles to begin the season, and things have just happened to change.
They have. They certainly have changed. All right, let's talk about it. So, big game, obviously, this weekend. Dallas in first place, NFC East on the line. Who has more pressure on them, Stephen? Remember when you went Thursday Night Football, they played the Saints, and you predicted they had no chance and they won? That was good.
You know
that
something?
Was fun too.
You know something? I sit here and I just look for excuses to hate on the Cowboys because I can't stand their fan base. I just can't. I can't. Everybody knows how disgusting and nauseating I feel they are. I can't stand Dallas Cowboy fans. I hate them with a passion, and I'll never apologize for that. Okay. But I sat here thinking all week, you know what, the Eagles could do this. This is their last chance. There's more pressure on them than the Cowboys. The Cowboys lose this game and tied. The Cowboys win this game. The Cowboys win this game. You always talk about pressure, not wins. We're talking about pressure. I said more pressure on the Eagles than the Cowboys because the Cowboys win, they lose, they're tied. They win, they're 2 games up on a team they would have beaten twice this year. The division is theirs because we know the Redskins might not win another game with Mark Sanchez as their quarterback. Having said all of that, then I see this guy, Grugier Hill, open his mouth. And now I can't come up with a reason that the Cowboys going to win this game. Why would you do that? You just gave up a 90-yard touchdown run to Adrian Peterson. What do you think Ezekiel Elliott is going to do to you this Sunday? I'm here thinking just shut up, and the Eagles just quietly roll into Dallas. Let all of this momentum build and fume and percolate. Let the Darren Woodsons of the world and everybody else run their mouth. Let Michael Irvin sweat someplace enough to fill a river, okay? And everything will be just fine. I'm messing with my brother. He knows what time it is. The point that I'm trying to make, he was at the fight with me, by the way, sitting right behind me
Lord,
at the Tyson Fury fight. All I'm saying to you is this. I'm sitting back and I'm saying, let the noise go in Dallas's direction. Be quiet. Chill, calm down. They're feeling themselves, and then they'll blow it this weekend. And then this damn linebacker opens his mouth.
What's the question?
Opens his mouth.
Basically, Stephen A. saying the pressure's on the Eagles, but he just couldn't answer it.
The pressure's
on the Eagles.
The pressure is on the Cowboys. The Eagles just won the Super Bowl. Well, the defending Super Bowl champs. No, a franchise who has maybe the most rabid fan base in the NFL. I mean, Eagles fans, that's their entire lives. Forget the Phillies, the Flyers, the Sixers. That town loves the Eagles. Their entire lives never saw them win a Super Bowl, and they just saw them win one. Pressure's not on the Eagles, and they're having a down year, Super Bowl slump, the whole thing. The Dallas Cowboys traded a first-round pick for Amari Cooper. Jason Garrett and the whole staff are coaching for their jobs. Dak Prescott may be playing for his job. He got Amari Cooper. He's got a receiving core. He's got a running back. He's got an offensive line. He's got an excellent defense. The winner of this game is likely going to win the NFC East.
Correct.
Stephen A. Smith is on TV yelling about the Dallas Cowboys nonstop. They have only won 2 playoff games in almost a quarter century. The pressure is on they're at home. The pressure's on Dallas.
More pressure is on Philadelphia in this game because of the fact the Cowboys did beat them earlier in the season. They need this game. They are the defending Super Bowl champs. And not only that, after this game, the next 3 games for the Philadelphia Eagles, the Rams, Texans, and I don't know who the last. I think the Washington Redskins are at the end of the season. But the Rams and the Texans are going to be tough games for them to win.
Yeah,
they need to go to Dallas. They need to go to Dallas and win this football game. They are the defending Super Bowl champions. And I get it. The Cowboys are at home. There's a lot of pressure on the coaching staff to get this win, and they can set themselves straight for the rest of the season by winning this game. But for the Eagles, they have to win this game in order to stay alive. If they don't win this game, they're backing up the U-Haul trucks. That's over.
Yeah, but they just won. Like, the idea that they're defending Super Bowl champs, so there's more pressure on them. If anything, it takes the pressure off. You just gave your town their first Super Bowl. When was the last time the Cowboys won a Super Bowl? You should know, Darren.
I get you on that, but Peterson's been taking hits. I mean, you know how these Philly fans are, Max.
Peterson's been taking hits.
He's been taking hits.
Jason Garrett.
Yeah, both of them have been, but Peterson and Philadelphia, they've been taking hits. Jason Garrett, listen, let me tell you this.
Who's coaching for his job? Is Peterson coaching for his job?
Listen, if we want to talk like coaching for their jobs, for the last 8 years, we've known that Jerry has given Jason Garrett a pass every year. He'll give him another pass this year if they.
Darren,
I think he has longevity going forward.
You think he's worried about his job?
The question is this for Garrett. Like, why would it be any different now? Because things are different now, because they need to find out about the coach and the quarterback now. They're isolating those two. Let's see, and let me tell you who's going to go first, the coach. Because if you think you may have a quarterback, you're going to hold on to him. You may have a quarterback. You know you ain't got a coach. But you may have a quarterback. They traded their first-round pick to find out. They're finding out right now. The pressure is on the Cowboys.
Stephen A., let me ask you this. What do the Eagles need to do to pull off this win?
Stop the run and do something effective defensively.
Absolutely.
In 3 of the last 4 games, they've given up over 400 yards of offense, and in 6 of the last 7 games, they've surrendered more than 100 yards on the ground. Mm-hmm. They've got to find a way to neutralize Ezekiel Elliott in this game. They have to force Dak Prescott to beat them, whether it's with Amari Cooper, Cole Beasley, or somebody else. And by the way, I mean, obviously they got to do something offensively, because that Dallas defense against New Orleans, I mean, sometimes you get up and it's real. And listen, I use these words all the time when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys. Being allergic to prosperity. Mm-hmm. When their backs are against the wall and you give them no chance, like I did against New Orleans, they rise up. But they just beat the Philadelphia Eagles 3 or 4 weeks ago. The expectation is for them to win. They're the 3.5-point favorites in this game. I think that's the kind of thing that can count against them, but only if the Eagles can neutralize them in their running game.
Connecticut.
All right. There's a lot to be said for that, because it seems like, and I hate to say it, but it seems like when we're expected to do things, that's when we least show up. It's all the times when you think we're done, it's over with, 8-8, and then all of a sudden we blow up and have a great season. Those are the times when our team shows up the worst. And I'm hoping that this team is a different team, that these young guys have gotten rid of all that bad mojo and everything else, and that this team is focused of taking one game at a time, and that they are laser focused on the Eagles. Let's make no mistake. The Eagles are playing for their playoff lives. This game is the season for them. If they can't beat us, they've got the Rams and they got the Texans. And I'm saying it's slim and none of them making the playoffs. So you are going to get a Philadelphia Eagle team out there that is trying to survive. And that, my friends, is a dangerous, dangerous team. Don't sleep on them. But we'll be in Dallas tomorrow. We'll be at the Lava Cantina tomorrow. Don't forget, 2 to 4. If you can't make it, we're going to be live streaming, hopefully, if the Wi-Fi is good enough. And we'll be bringing you all the action. So be sure to follow up and check out the channel. We're going to have a great time. We'll be all over Dallas. We'll be at the Ed Too Tall Jones tailgate as well. So I'm Mark Holmes, and I'll see you guys later. Got to get to my day job.